Okay, so twins doesn't know what they are talking about, but I mean, if she is a twin, then that would make perfect sense that when she was able to cheat at school with her twin if they were drinking a lot. All right, what you got for me?
Are you out of your mind? Twins?
Okay, what was that flashing on my screen? Still denying twins. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere here. I hope this game doesn't, like, freak me the fuck out. And the music changed.
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up.
Lawrence.
Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
Who is Florence? That's the session. Okay, what about this one?
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper up in our attic. Had a pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did. And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line under things.
So, accused was a twin, obsessed with princesses, really looked up to Princess Diana. I don't know why this is important. Alright, Florence. Okay, 5 entries.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
Alright, Hannah, stop flashing in front of me. You're creepy. Okay, so Hannah is twin. Florence is midwife. Thought accused, who we don't know her name still, was dead because of cord wrapped around neck. Please don't tell me this is like a switcheroo type of deal, that you're really Hannah and you killed Simon out of spite for your sister. If it's like that, I am gonna go off the wall. Alright, did I add this one? Yes, I did. Alright. How about this one?
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight. It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road. I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror. She was me.
That was fucked up. That's okay. Florence took accused after she was born, and Hannah lived across from her. That's messed up. That's fucked up. Add that to the session. Alright. Oh, 1.5 minutes. Okay.
Florence was a warm, kind person.
She kidnapped you.
But she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it. Older papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story wasn't there. I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children, planned to have a large family, but her husband died in the war. And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s. But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow. One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
Florence was a war widow who wanted a large family, so she kidnapped the accused. What's this one?
No, it was just me and her. It was the name they were going to call their first child. They talked about it and were going to try when he came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember, that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
You're taking this very well. I'm gonna guess the accused's name was Eve. Yeah, you're taking this very well. Florence arrest. Florence crime. Florence kidnap? Hannah.
My name is Hannah. H-A-N-N-A-H. It's a palindrome. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work if you mirror it though, it's not quite symmetrical, but well, I mean, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith, I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
Wait, am I watching... Am I watching... Am I watching two women? Hannah. Am I watching two women? It's gotta be two, if there's a twin involved.
What are you doing talking about Eve?
Alright, this isn't like cheating anymore. This is... So, the girl in blue is Hannah, and this chick is Eve, or... What, are there triplets now? Alright, let's look at the last one. Looks like she's taking a, one of those lie detector tests.
Yes, my name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Not Hannah Smith. Alright, we add this. Let's talk to Eve. Hi there, Eve. You're Eve, right?
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
Wait. You're friends with Eve?
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
Eve was friend. Popular. One. Okay, what about this one?
Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once, and I held Eve's head underwater. There was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach, and I held her head under, and I kept it under. And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown.
You are fucked up. You're a fucked up lady.
It was just a moment. We were made up after. It was a love-hate relationship.
Attempted to murder Eve. The fuck are you going, lady?
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London, and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve. So my parents let me off.
Blamed runaway trip on Eve. I am confused now. So, Were they twins and they didn't realize it?
My mother called me Eve.
Eve and Simon. Simon, Hannah. Alright.
Differences? She's a better driver than me. She passed the test for us. I tried to take it and nearly crashed the car. Learned that you can't rely on confidence to get you through everything. She is the shy one. She was especially shy around boys. If Hannah liked a boy, I would have to pursue him. It was that way with Carl. Hannah met him first. She had such a crush. I let him take my virginity after a night that his band had played at. It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't let him see she was a virgin. She had lots of excuses. After a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity. It's not that different to a bruise, pulling a tooth, a graze. We used a hairbrush. After that, we took it in turns, though I was always the one who seduced the boys. Until Simon.
Eve seduced boys. Hannah too shy. I can't even type out the rest of that. Jesus Christ.
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous, didn't want to share. Even the first date, we went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon. We both went, kept changing places in the toilet. We only had one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes. Must have thought we had terrible bladder problems. The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me, but that was it. We didn't want another Carl on our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back. After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she slept with him. Broke the rules. Deliberately broke the rules. She wanted to be the first to sleep with him. I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
Simon was Hannah's crush. Wow, they shared boys. There were rules. Jesus Christ. Alright, what other messed up shit are you about to oh, this is a 2-minute video. Oh fuck, it's a lot of messed up shit. Great.
No. The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents. There was no way I could follow. So we were separated again. I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist. I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognized me, I started wearing a wig. Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant. But I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers. Drunk guys I'd met in clubs, in parks and alleyways. I was 17. Felt like I was being punished. But it was Hannah who had betrayed us. I had to stop when one of the guys gave me an STD. When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier. I found it hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that seemed like the right thing to do, but neither of us wanted it. We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
So Hannah's still alive. Do these women just don't know they're twins? Or are they just playing it off like they don't know? Plan was to move in with Hannah and Simon after they got their own place. This is really fucked up. Play.
Hannah had a miscarriage. This was late in the pregnancy and it left her infertile. Felt like the universe had corrected its course. We were aligned again. But Hannah and Simon were still living with his parents. They were married. Simon had a job at the Glaziers now. Eric had given him a full-time position after he left school. And then...
Hannah had a miscarriage. Florence death? Florence died. Simon murder Eve. Murder. Oh, jeez. Simon, Eve. What am I missing? This is what I typed in. Simon, death? What's this? Delete session data now. Instant file access? No, that's not anything. Okay. So now, alright, so here's what I think so far. I don't know about this. Hannah and Eve were twins. Florence in midlife stole Eve when she was born. They lived across each other for a while, and then they eventually realized they were twins. They were taken at birth. Eve, after Florence died, or somehow, Eve started living in the attic. There were two different people. Parents never knew. Then who killed Simon? Diane Eve. No. Eve. Eric. I spelled Eric wrong. Eric. No. Discovery. No. God, what else could I use? Baby?
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together. Since then, we've always tried to get away for our holiday.
Hannah married Simon and spent night in hotel. Alright?